In this video, I'm going to help you to get past your overthinking so that you can finally take action. And I promise you, if you implement what's in this video, you will stop procrastinating. But a little about me first. I'm Anthony, and I'm a procrastination coach. After spending 2 years learning about procrastination and applying the lessons, I'm in the best shape I've ever been, and I even help other people stop procrastinating. I don't know what I'm talking about here. And so a big excuse that I always hear from people who procrastinate, like the biggest excuse, is that they're busy. When are we not busy? Like you have probably said this before yourself. I've said this before. I have thought that I'm busy right now, and so I'm going to delay the thing I want to start because I'm busy right now. But the thing is, we're always busy. I'm busy 25 out of 24 hours of the day. I'm always busy, and so are you. There has never been a time when you're not busy. There's always something coming up. There's always something you have to do. There's more responsibility that you have. Thinking that you're too busy to stop procrastinating is silly, because actually you'll feel less busy if you were to stop procrastinating. Feeling busy is just the emotion of stress. The more stressed you are, the busier you feel, right? When you procrastinate less, you feel less stressed because you have less things going on in your head, in your mind. And so even though you're actually going to be doing more, when you stop procrastinating, you're going to feel less busy. The point I'm trying to make here is that you are at the busiest point in your life that you ever will be. And if you stop procrastinating, you will feel less busy. So what's the obvious conclusion here, right? You're not too busy to stop procrastinating. You are not too busy to avoid starting the thing. And yet another thing I always hear, like, you don't need permission either. Permission is for schools or your job. Like, this is your own personal life. This is your own personal goals and dreams. It's ownership, right? Nobody else owns your goals other than you. I can't give you permission. Nobody else can, because they don't own them. Owning your goals and owning your dreams is simply accountability. It's ownership. If you want your goals and dreams to happen, then you have to own them. You have to actually act on them. You don't need permission from anybody else other than you. And the last thing I always hear, like, this is probably the funniest one, but it's that you're not procrastinating, you're planning. Planning is for people who have already started and they need more direction. When you haven't even started, how can you expect to plan things out? This is like, okay, imagine you're trying to sail from Europe to the Americas, right? You're Christopher Columbus. And before you even get on the boat, you're out here imagining how you're going to get to India, right? You're imagining what route you're going to take. You're planning everything out. You don't even know that the Americas are there on the map, right? And then only when you start to travel there and you meet this huge landform, then that's when you take a new plan, right? That's when you actually plan things out. What are you going to do now? You can only make a plan when you've taken action. You can't make a plan before you've even started. It's the planning paradox, where people think that they need a plan, but in reality, their planning is simply just procrastinating. You know, all of those people that I've talked about, there are people who have genuinely spent years procrastinating, years of their life where they could have taken action. They could have made 2 years of progress is huge. You know this, right? You probably know this. For me, it took me a year to hit only 1,000 subscribers, right? Doesn't sound like a lot, but a year's worth of work is massive, let alone 2 years. You could be so far ahead if you just start right now. I was in the exact same position as you. I help young, ambitious guys stop procrastinating. And out of anybody else, I can actually help you the most because I used to be you. I procrastinated so often. And I remember my YouTube channel was the biggest one. I wanted to start my YouTube channel months earlier. Months, right? It was such a big goal and dream of mine. But I kept delaying it. I went through all of these excuses myself. I thought that I was too busy with school. I thought that I needed permission from my parents or something because I wasn't too old or something. And number 3 was that I just kept planning out what I was going to do instead of just starting. I lost months of progress because of this. Don't make my same mistake. Don't allow overthinking and just planning and all of this random BS prevent you from your goals. Like, procrastination, this, feels awful. You feel guilty, ashamed every day. And the longer you wait to start your dreams and goals, the more regret you're going to feel. Like, I only spent months procrastinating on my YouTube channel, and yet I still regret that. I could have 3 months worth of progress right now if I had just started a bit sooner. You know where I'm going, right? You know where I'm going at. You know what I'm happening. You know what I'm saying, right? You know exactly. Logically, you understand. But now it's time for you to act on it, because it's not going to be another one of these videos where you watch it, you feel good, and then you forget about it the very next day. I want you to actually get something out of this video. Think about the 3 lessons that I shared. That first of all, you're not busy. You're going to feel less busy, actually. Number 2 is that you don't need permission from anyone. And number 3 is that you don't even need a plan. You have no excuses right now not to start. The only thing holding you back right now is your brain. Your brain is going to make up some excuse. Yet another one. It's going to be some BS excuse, which isn't true. But now you have 2 decisions here, right? You can either listen to the excuse your brain is going to make and then regret it when you're in the same exact spot in 3 months. Or you can go ahead, understand that your brain is simply lying to you, and then take action anyway. And now it's going to feel hard at first. I'm not going to lie to you. But afterwards, it's going to feel easy, and you're going to feel great about yourself that you're actually accomplishing something for the first time. And I think which decision is the right one. And so if you want my help with making the right decision here, I do procrastination coaching. As I said earlier, I have the most clients I've ever had, and I know exactly what your pain is. I understand why and what you do and how awful you feel when you procrastinate. And so if you want to turn the 2 years that I spent procrastinating into 2 weeks for you, then you can go ahead and get your free consultation by clicking the link in the description.